Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you woke up on the first of the month, all excited to see our new Fitbit sleep animal, only to find nothing there. If that's you, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to solve that mystery once and for all. So, here's what we're going to break down. First up, we'll tackle why your sleep animal is probably missing. Then, we're going on the 14-night tracking quest you need to unlock it. After that, we'll get into the fun stuff, decoding what the 6 animals actually mean, understanding the 10 metrics behind them, and finally, showing you how you can take back control and actually change your animal. All right, let's get right to it. Section 1. Tackling that big, frustrating question, where is your sleep animal? Sound familiar? You know the drill. It's the first, you grab your phone, you sync your Fitbit, you open the app, and crickets. It's super common and honestly, really frustrating. But don't worry, the reason is almost always pretty straightforward. But before we get to the fix, it's kind of wild to see how far this tech has come. I mean, back in 2019, some of the early models were underestimating deep sleep by a whopping 50%. Then, in June 2022, we got the sleep profiles we know today for premium users. And just this year, a huge AI update gave us a 15% boost in accuracy. So the data you're getting now is better than it's ever been. So, with that more accurate tech in mind, how do you actually get your profile to show up? Well, that brings us to what I like to call the 14-night quest. Okay, listen up, because this is it. This is the number one most common reason a profile goes missing. Fitbit needs data, and the magic number is 14 nights of tracked sleep within a single calendar month. Not 13 nights and not 14 nights spread across the end of June and the start of July. It has to be 14 nights within July, for example. And to make sure those 14 nights actually get counted, here are 3 super simple things you gotta do. First, make sure your Fitbit is snug, but not, cutting off your circulation. The sensors need good contact. Second, give those little sensors on the back a quick wipe every now and then. And third, this is a big one, make sure you have at least 30% battery before bed, because if it dies overnight, poof, that night's data is just gone. And one last really crucial piece to this puzzle, you do need a Fitbit premium subscription. Yep, everybody with a Fitbit gets a basic sleep score for free, but these cool animal archetypes and all the really deep analysis, that's part of the paid subscription. Okay, you did it. You completed the quest, you logged your 14 nights, and your animal is finally here. But what on earth does it mean to be a dolphin? Let's decode these 6 sleep animals. Now, this table breaks it all down. You've got your rock-solid sleepers, like the bear, who has a great routine and gets tons of rest, or the giraffe, who might not sleep as long but gets really high-quality deep and REM sleep. Then you have the more challenged sleepers. The dolphin is often restless and a light sleeper. The hedgehog is your classic night owl. The parrot is great about getting to bed on time, but just can't seem to get enough deep sleep. And the tortoise might take forever to drift off, but gets plenty of sleep in the long run. Now, I really want you to hear this. No animal is good or bad. Getting a dolphin doesn't mean you failed. It's not a permanent label. Think of it as just a snapshot of your sleep habits from last month, plain and simple. It's all about spotting your own trends. So how does Fitbit decide you're a bear and not a hedgehog? It's all in the data. Let's pull back the curtain and look at the 10 metrics that actually build your profile. Okay, so there are 10 of these in total, but these are the big ones. Schedule variability is just a fancy way of saying how consistent your bedtime is. Time before sound sleep is basically how long it takes you to actually conk out. And of course, it's looking at the hard numbers, how long you're sleeping, and how much of that is that crucial deep and REM sleep. And remember that AI update we talked about earlier? That 15%? This is where it makes a huge difference. A 15% accuracy boost might not sound like a lot, but for a wearable on your wrist, it's a massive leap forward. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, it means your Fitbit is now way smarter at telling the difference between you just lying in bed reading or scrolling on your phone and you being legitimately, truly asleep. That cuts down on junk data and gives you a much more accurate picture. And you don't have to take my word for it. This quote from Professor Drummond at Monash University really puts it into perspective. We've gone from trackers that missed half of our deep sleep to modern algorithms that are constantly getting smarter and closing that gap. All right, now for my favorite part, because this is where you take control. This isn't just about getting data, it's about using it. Let's talk about how to actually change your sleep animal. First things first, your sleep animal is not a life sentence. It is not set in stone. If you were a restless dolphin last month, you are not doomed to be a dolphin forever.
It can and will change based on what you do this month.
So, you want to improve your profile? Here are 2 super powerful, totally doable things you can start tonight. 1. Try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time, yes, even on weekends. That directly tackles the schedule variability metric. 2. Put your phone away an hour before bed. Seriously, that blue light messes with your brain, and cutting it out will help reduce your time before sound sleep.
Okay, we have to pause for a quick but really crucial reality check. Your Fitbit is a commercial tracker. It is brilliant for spotting your personal health trends and motivating you. It is not a clinical medical device. If you think you might have a real medical condition like sleep apnea, please don't rely on your Fitbit. Go see a doctor.
And what's really exciting is where this is all going. The future isn't just about getting a cool animal profile. The goal is to connect all this data to an AI health coach that can give you truly personalized, actionable advice based on your unique patterns. So here's the bottom line. Your Fitbit isn't just judging your sleep. It's handing you a playbook. It's giving you the data, the insights, and the power to actually do something about it. You have the information. So the real question is, what new chapter are you going to write for your sleep story?